Good morning. Today is Teaching Tuesday. It's the day I pick a crystal and I tell you all about it. Our crystal of choice today is sphalerite. I got a huge piece here. Let's see. As you can see, it's developed over time. We've got some sedimentary layers. We've got some iron. You see it almost looks a little rusty. It also could be some calcite in it. The main component of sphalerite is zinc and sulfur and iron. And what it does is it works with the lower three chakras. So it helps to balance and protect and stabilize and help you with that creativity and confidence. It works with the zodiac of Gemini, and I'll explain further why Gemini in particular. But it does have this luster to it. I'm not able to get the right angle. There we go. You see the sparkle? It has this beautiful sparkle to it. This is quite a heavy crystal, and you think that it's going to be strong enough to endure a lot of things. It's not. The outer layers are very fragile, and it has this almost druzy appearance to it at some points, and has some calcite and other harder crystal appearances in other sites. What it does metaphysically is, let me turn it around so you can see like the sparkly. So what it does metaphysically is a laundry list of things. So protection, discernment, grounding, energy, balance, creativity, confidence and empowerment, fluidity of expression, adaptability, strength and resilience, and recovery. So, and all those characteristics have to do with the lower three chakras. Let's start out with protection and discernment. So it helps us distinguish between truths, what's real and what's fantasy. It helps us to protect ourselves. So we use it to protect ourselves. It doesn't like project protection. Us enabling it, working with it, and really honing ourselves helps us to protect ourselves. What it tends to do is it keeps us from falling into these lofty promises and avoids getting caught up in unrealistic and almost impossible expectations that we place on us and other people. It has a combination of earth and fire energies, so it kind of grounds and balances us, but also gives us that little bit of fire to light us to go after our passions and express ourselves. It helps us with balance when our minds are overstimulated, when we're not doing anything and our mind runs away with us. It helps us to get up and move and do something when that mind overworking and intrusive thought provoking times are happening. So if you're sitting and you're just like, your mind is running and you have nothing to do, it kind of lights a fire under your ass so you get to working and doing something. It stimulates passion, and by stimulating our passions, it allows us then to grow our confidence by trying to fulfill those passions that we talk about, and it lights up our creativity. So when you want to paint, but you don't know what to paint and you've never painted before, it gives you that boost of energy that stimulates your imagination within limits of creativity to go ahead and try things. And it also centers you enough to where, you know, this is your very first thing that you're trying and being creative with, that you don't have overwhelming expectations on yourself, that every tiny little failure in your life brings you closer to success and learning to do the best thing and be the best way for you. Okay. Fluidity of expression. It also, because of the colors, black and gray are actually watercolors as well. And it helps you to allow freedom of expression and movement and emotion releasing. Those are also involved in the sacral chakra, and it allows you to flow through your emotions, not get stuck, not get overworked, not get over mind excited and heated and jump to things, but it helps to balance that out. And that's why it works with Gemini so much, because the Gemini is twins. You have two different voices in your head conflicting a lot of the times, and you feel insane when you go after one and then the other one's telling you not to do it, you know? You literally do. You Geminis have two voices in your head, and it can be very confusing which voice is the one that you need to follow at that moment. And this is a decisive crystal that helps you decide which voice to listen to, which one's going to lead you to the greatest and highest good. Adaptability. This is the crystal that helps you. I don't want to say makes you. You have to make the choice. You do not give up your freedom. You make the choice to use this crystal to become a chameleon. You can blend in, you can stand out, you can adapt to more difficult situations. Whatever the situation where you need to flow and move into that person, that persona, to help you through, to help you learn. This crystal helps you to do that. Strength and resilience. It is also a very, very grounding crystal. It helps you to establish who you are, build your firm foundation, and it helps you to stand there when you're in the face of adversity. And recovery. It also calms everything and helps you to emotionally, energetically, and metaphysically recharge. It recharges the body when you have spent all that you could out of your body, out of your energy, out of your mind, out of your everything. This is the crystal to relax with, to lay down with, to allow to recharge you with a calming, beautiful, balancing, and grounding earth energy. I would not run this under a lot of running water. Water may damage the very fragile little crystals that you see on the outside that give this shimmery appearance. And I would probably keep it out of the sunlight. Charge this in the moonlight and smudge this with dried herbs to clean and clear this crystal. It is heavy on the inside. It is so solid, but on the outside, it is so fragile. Doesn't that seem so human to you? Funny. Anyway, that is the crystal of the day. I hope it helps, and have a great day.